Alright guys, so now we are going to do section 3.2, page 109, and the first problem I want to do is the problem number 1. So let me take my pencil, problem number 1, and then this problem number 1, the question is find the exact length of each arc intercepted by the given central. So as you can see, they are giving you an angle theta equal pi over 2, and the radius is 4. Well, if you're looking for the arc, you know that from the formula S equal R multiplied by theta, with theta in radian. Very important to remember that theta has to be in radian. Most of the time you're making a mistake because you forgot that, and when they're giving you the angle in degree, you forgot to convert your angle from degree to radian. So S is going to be equal to 4 times pi divided by 2, and the answer is going to be 2 pi. If I do the same thing with problem number 4, on the problem number 4, they are telling you that the angle S equal 7 pi over 4. Okay. And the arc, this time, S equal 14 pi. Question, find R. Well, from the formula S equal R theta, if I want to find R, I need to get rid of the theta to have R standing by itself, so I need to divide by theta both sides. Therefore, I end up to have R equal S divided by theta. I make sure that theta is in radiant. It is in radiant. Okay, so I end up to have S equal 14 pi divided by 7 pi over 4. I convert the main fraction bar into a multiplication. This is a pi. Let me represent the pi much better. That's a 4. 14 pi, multiply, and I inverse, I flip the second fraction, 4 over 7 pi. Therefore, pi divide out, 14 divided by 7, it's a 2. The answer give me R, and it's not S, it's R that I'm looking for. You have understand that. That was R, and R equal 8. Alright, so now let's figure out which problem we are going to do. Alright guys, so now let's try to do the problem number 7. On the problem number 7, the question is find the area of each sector. Okay, find the area of each sector. So, they are giving you the value of S, because they are telling you S equal 2 pi, and they are giving you the radius R equal 6. The question is find the area. When you know from the definition of the area that the area is equal to 1 over 2 R square theta, where theta is in a radiant. Okay? So obviously to find the area, you are missing the value of the angle theta. With S and R, you are going to be able to find the value of theta because you know that S equal R multiplied by theta. Therefore, that implies that theta equal S divided by R. Remember, this value of theta is an intermediate calculation, so you must use all the numbers that your calculator will giving you if you decide to calculate. I'm just going to write theta equal 2 pi divided by 6, which is pi over 3. I'm not going to calculate pi over 3 with my calculator. Therefore, my area is going to be half of 6 squared multiplied by pi over 3. Which is equivalent to 6 squared multiplied by pi divided by 6. At the end of the day, the area is 6 pi, and I'm going to leave the answer this way. Alright guys, find the length to the 3 significant digits of each arc intercept. And now I'm going to do the problem number 15. We are giving you a R equal 1.38 foot, and the angle theta equal 5 pi over 6 radian. Question, find the length of the intercept angle. I know that S equal R theta. I know that theta has to be in radian. Which is the case. Question, do I have the right unit for the radius? Well, the only condition we have to be careful is that theta has to be in radian. Therefore, when I'm going to calculate S, which is going to be 138 multiplied by 5 pi divided by 6, I will end up to have a value of S for the problem number 15 equal to 3.61, and the unit will be in foot. Okay? Let's try to do the problem number 20. On the problem number 20, I got R equal 12.4 foot and the angle theta equal 330 degrees. Obviously, I must convert my angle into radian, and I know that 2 pi radian correspond to an angle of 360 degrees. Therefore, 330 degrees will correspond to x radian. To find the value of x, I multiply the diagonal and I divide by the last term. Therefore, I end up to have x equal 2 pi multiplied by 330 divided by 360. I decide to not to do the calculation with my calculator, because otherwise I will have to take all the numbers. Okay, all the numbers. So now, if I want to calculate S, the arc of the length of the arc, S is going to be equal to 12.4 multiplied by the angle, which is 2 pi multiplied by 330 divided by 360. Remember, if you're using your calculator, to take a parenthesis, okay, and then you divide everything by 360. Luckily for you, you have only multiplication, so you should not create any problem if you just divided one of them. You end up to have a value of S for number 20 equal to 71.4 feet. All right, so now let's try to define and see if we can find the distance between two cities. So, problem number 23. On the problem number 23, what do we have? We have Panama City is 9 degrees north and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is 40 degrees north. So basically what do we have is this. If that is Earth, well, call that the center of the Earth. Okay, well, right here, I'm 9 degrees, and right there, I'm at 40 degrees. At 40 degrees, I know that I am in Pennsylvania. When on the other one, Pennsylvania, on the other one, and I am in Panama. So now what I want to do is very simple. I'm going to take pretty nice circle, and on this circle I'm getting Panama, and I'm getting Pennsylvania. I know this is 9 degrees, and I know this one is 40 degrees. So if I want to define the distance between the two cities, it's very easy. So I'm looking for the length of this arc, and for that I need to know this angle right here. All right, S is supposed to be equal to R multiplied by theta. Question is, what is R and what is equal theta? Well, theta is going to be 40 minus 9, which is 31 degrees. Okay? If I look at the value of R, which is the radius of Earth, knowing that they are telling you, assume that the radius of Earth is 6,400 kilometers, you will be able to define the distance between the two cities in kilometers, and so you end up to have S equal 6,400 multiplied by 31 degrees. No, not multiplied by 31 degrees. Remember, you need to convert your angle into radian. Therefore, knowing that 2 pi radian corresponds to 360 degrees, 31 degrees correspond to x radian. And x is equal to the multiplication of the diagonal, 2 pi multiplied by 31, and you divide by 360. Therefore, in my calculation for S, I will have 2 pi multiplied by 31 divided by 360. And the answer is 3,500 kilometers. All right, let's try to do another one. We are 12 minutes 45 seconds. All right, guys, so now let's try to do a problem number 29. So in this problem number 29, you have a gear 1 defined by a radius 1 and an angle. Theta 1 equals 300 radian, or 300 degrees. It's 300 degrees, so I will have to convert this value into a radian. Okay, so, and S2 equal R2 theta 2. Because I have a gear, I know the length of the arc of the two gears will be the same, and so I end up to have R1 multiplied by theta 1 equal R2 multiplied by theta 2. Because I'm looking for the value of theta 2, I need to divide by R2 both sides to have theta 2 standing by itself. I end up to have theta 2 equal R1 multiplied by theta 1 over R2. I let you substitute the value of R1 theta 1 and theta 2 and R1 R2 and theta 1 inside your formula. And if you decide to convert your angle in degree back, you are going to find a value of theta 2 equal 156 degrees.